interesting facts about famous people.
Controversial Western movies. Like any genre of film, the Western genre is not immune from controversy, often stemming from violence, race, culture, and societal norms. A genre known for romanticizing the American West. Westerns faced censorship due to their gunplay, causing filmmakers to struggle with distributors. Today we will take a look at some westerns that create some headlines and ruffle some feathers. If you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Let's get into it.
Move to get away and I'm gonna kill you. Yes, sir.
An oldie but a goodie, The Outlaw. When Howard Hughes made this film, it caused quite a scandal in 1940s Hollywood. 19-year-old Jane Russell's film debut as the love interest of Pat Garrett's Billy the Kid. Her cleavage was considered so shocking that it violated the Production Code Administration. By today's standards, nothing about Russell's outfits, both in the film and in the publicity photos, wouldn't be considered racy. But at the time, not only did they pit Hughes against the censors, but they also ended up generating free publicity.
How's Billy? Looks like he's having a chill.
You get out of here and shut the door.
Have you gone crazy?
How'd I get here?
Doc brought you.
Are you Doc's girl? What do you know about that?
An oldie but a goodie, The Outlaw. When Howard Hughes made this film, it caused quite a scandal in 1940s Hollywood. 19-year-old Jane Russell's film debut as the love interest of Pat Garrett's Billy the Kid. Her cleavage was considered so shocking that it violated the Production Code Administration. By today's standards, nothing about Russell's outfits, both in the film and in the publicity photos, wouldn't be considered racy. But at the time, not only did they pit Hughes against the censors, but they also ended up generating free publicity. Jewel in the Sun, or Lust in the Dust. Surprising audiences for many reasons when it was released in 1946, foremost as it saw Gregory Peck, who normally played upstanding roles, played a degenerate cowboy, as Lute. Peck commits sexual assault to Pearl, Jennifer Jones, which is uncomfortable to watch, even by today's standards. When originally shot, it couldn't pass the Hays Code censors, earning it the name Lust in the Dust. It had to be heavily edited in order to be released, which also didn't help its narrative.
Come here, you bobtail little tweak. That were bespoke, ain't we?
Wouldn't do no harm to tell folks, would it?
Sure.
Can we tell him soon, Lute? Can we tell him Saturday at the barbecue?
Sure we can.
Okay, so there's this one, Brokeback Mountain. This western was controversial as it portrays two men, Ennis, Heath Ledger, and Jake Gyllenhaal, falling in love while working on the range as cowboys, challenging long-standing conventional western stereotypes as well as views on masculinity, receiving backlash from some groups that didn't approve of its message or themes of equality. It might not be considered quite so radical today. In 2005, views about the LGBTQ+ community weren't as they are today. Not your traditional conservative western. Times are a-changing. Reynolds didn't want to make this one, Navajo Joe. This conventional western, we find Burt Reynolds playing a Native American named Navajo Joe, who, after his village is destroyed, seeks revenge against those who were responsible. It is bloody and features an actor being horribly miscast as a person of colour. Even today it will be very controversial, maybe even more so than it was at the time, considering actors in brownface playing Indians was commonplace, even normal. Blood, blood, and even more blood. Django. Before Quentin Tarantino made Django Unchained, the original Django which was Tarantino's inspiration, was controversial. As with The Wild Bunch, it was very bloody and violent. Django's quest for vengeance was to a level that almost had it banned in many countries. Even in Italy, where it was made, it had a 18 certificate and had difficulty finding distribution in the US long after it was made. The violence may not seem very eye-raising now, but the chaotic approach is still wild.
Can you hear this?
Forever Django.
You feel this one, A Man Called Horse. Before Dances with Wolves was made, Richard Harris played in A Man Called Horse, about a British aristocrat captured by the Sioux Indians, eventually accepted by the tribe by proving his courage. Controversial in the 1970s for its portrayal of the Sioux, creating rituals and customs that had no basis in tradition. It even created a series of films. In the third outing, Triumphs of a Man Called Horse, which was a non-union film and therefore not contractually obligated to comply with AHA, several horses died on set, which earned it a national boycott. A favourite of mine, Sergeant Rutledge, following the story of the featured character Woody Strode, a black sergeant in the Union Army, accused of killing a fellow officer and his wife. This western was made before the Civil Rights Act of 1964, having a black actor in a lead role, and the hero was thought a box office risk. Today, westerns like The Harder They Fall have entirely black casts, showing how far the genre and world has come. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
You move to get away and I'm gonna kill you.
Interesting facts about famous people.